Hello, my name is Bogdan Nicolae. I'm a Systems Engineering Manager with Dell EMC Federal for our modern data center. Today, we'll be using a simulator to take a look at PowerMax and its slick new HTML5 interface, Unisphere. To begin, we'll go ahead and we'll log in, and I'll use my credentials here. And when we first log in, we're greeted with this main dashboard view. So we'll go ahead and drill down into the array here ending in 0049. And when I do that, I am greeted here with a more specific dashboard just for array 0049. I can take a look at the system health of the array just by clicking on the system health box, and I can see here various health scores for the array, storage group compliance as well, capacity, and replication. We'll go back to the array itself here under the performance. So for performance, I can hover my mouse over any point on any of the given graphs and see specific entries as they relate to that graph. So here I'm looking at host I/O, but I can do the same thing for latency and the same thing here for throughput. Let's go ahead and create some hosts as one of the provisioning activities that we can do on the array. So we just click on hosts and then click on create host. And here we'll give the host name, we'll just call it ESX01. We'll go ahead and we'll pick out two available initiators that correspond to ESX01. And then I can say add to job list, or I can just say run now. So we'll go ahead and click on run now. And while this runs, I can also take a look at the task details, kind of what's happening behind the scenes, and success, it's created the host ESX01. Let's create one more, and we'll do create host, and this time we'll creatively call it ESX02, and choose these two initiators, and then click on run now again. And we'll wait for this to complete momentarily. Great, it's completed. Now what we can do is we can create a host group based on those two hosts. So I just find ESX01 and 02, the two hosts that I just created in here, and then click the add button, and then give it a host group name. So we'll call it ESX host group. And then I can add it to the job list or just say run now. And we'll do run now. Great, and now that is completed. So now that I have my host group, the next thing I want to do is I want to provision storage to those hosts. So I can click on the provision storage to host button, and I can give a name here for my storage group name. So we'll call it ESX SG for storage group, and I can give it whatever 01 in here. And now I can choose a service tier. We have a number of different options here. Diamond is the best, the highest, and then based upon quality of service settings that have been created on the array, I can choose other tiers, but we'll go ahead and we'll stick with Diamond here for this example. I'll say let's go ahead and create 4 volumes, and let's make each volume 250 gigs in size, and I can enable compression. I'll go ahead and click on next. It'll choose the ports here for me, and I'll say next again. And here I can enable compliance alerts. It gives me kind of a quick summary. I can also set host I/O limits, and I can do run suitability check. So we'll go ahead and do that, and it gives you suitability for this task in terms of front end, back end, and cache. And I can say add that to the job list, or just say run now, and I'll run now, and we'll take a look at the task details while this completes. Great, success, it's completed. I'll click on close. Alright, so now if I go to storage and go to storage groups, I should see my ESX storage group in here. And there it is. And I can go ahead and see various details about the storage group I created. And I can click on View All Details and see additional information in here. So I can take a look at things like compliance. And I can see this is the I/O mixture defined for this storage group, and this is what's planned in the outer ring over here. And if I don't want to see the plan, right, I can just take a look at the various read write hit, read miss, read write, and other sequential write and sequential reads in here. I'll go ahead and take a look at the plan again and click on volumes. It'll show me the volumes here associated with that, and then performance as well with that storage group that has just been created. Great. Let's go back into the storage group itself. And we'll take a look at ESX01 one more time, or ESX storage group 01. And then this time let's go ahead and click on Modify. Now if you recall, the last time I made the 4 volumes at 250 gigs each, let's go ahead and make these now to 300 gigs each and expand those volumes. So we'll just click on Run Now, and now it will expand the volumes from 250 gigs to 300 gigs in capacity. Let's also go ahead and create some snapshots. So we'll go ahead and click on the Protect button. And here I have a couple different choices in terms of the protection that I can apply. So we'll go ahead and choose the first one, which is the point in time using SnapVX, and click on Next. I'll give it a new snapshot name, so ESX Snaps 01. And then I can choose an expiry time in here if I wanted to, under Time to Live, and then specify the amount of time in terms of days or hours. Or I can just set that to none, and I'm going to set it to none, but then go into Advanced Options and enable Secure Snaps. Now, Secure Snaps are just that. These are snapshots that that will only be deleted once they expire. So you cannot delete them without the only other way to delete them would be to contact Dell EMC support and have someone from Dell EMC support go ahead and manually delete them for you, but otherwise they cannot be deleted. So we'll go ahead and we'll set this to a day and hit OK and click on Next, and then I can set a schedule for it if I wanted to. So let's go ahead and click on Schedule. We'll select a start date of I don't know, tomorrow, and we'll make it 12 a.m. and we can say recur the schedule and whatever. Let's choose to do this every 1 hour and hit OK. And now I can add that to the job list, and then starting tomorrow, every hour, it's going to create a snapshot of that storage group. Similarly, I'll go back into Protect one more time, and this time we're going to do remote replication, and I'll click on Next. And here it says, all right, where do you want to replicate to? So we'll just choose the array here ending in 0647. And then what type of replication? I'm going to go ahead and choose an asynchronous replication. And I can say create device group if I wanted to here, and click Next. And it gives you a quick summary about the replication that it's about to enable between 0049 and 0647 for ESX storage group 01. And I can just go ahead and say Run Now. And we can take a look at the details behind the scenes, kind of what's happening. And success. We'll hit close. Well, this concludes today's demo in regards to Unisphere for PowerMax. Thank you for your time today, and to learn more about PowerMax, contact your Dell EMC account team or your Modern Data Center specialist. Thanks, and have a great day.